Yo, what's going on, man? My name is Joseph Martinez, aka 11 Son. Welcome to the first episode of the Blood Brothers podcast, man. This is how we starting off right. Here with my co-host and my brother. Let them know.
Yo, Kingdom Kraze.
So we're gonna start off with every episode, man, with a quick 16. Let them know how you feel, man. Let them know how you feel, young man.
Yup. Yup.
Shit, knocking.
Gotta let it breathe. Right here. Tried to get in alignment and enlighten, but the light didn't find me. But that's okay. I read map. Yup. I'll find my way in that darkness. I leave that pain right there. Yup. I get to step in and I don't look back, even though I'll miss him. Word to the Father, I'm the Son, I glisten.
Break it off another hot explosive air.
Word to the Father, I'm the Son, I glisten.
I watched the elders pray, when they spoke I listened. And third person, when you lied it killed them. I overcame the deficits and now I'm winning. Yup. I need a vacay with my children. I just need that money stacked to the ceiling. Yup.
I need that money stacked to the ceiling. You know how we coming. Welcome to the first episode of the Blood Brothers podcast, bitch. Tried to get in alignment and enlighten, but
the light didn't find me. But that's
okay. I remap, motherfucker. That's okay, man. That's how we started off, man. That's how we started off. That's how you start a motherfucking show right there, man.
A little rusty, but hey.
We getting into it, homie. We getting into it, man. Who's gonna perform a new 16 at the first of every podcast, man?
You know they're waiting on that.
There ain't nobody doing that, man. We're gonna come with you with a fresh 16 at the first of every pod, man. Ain't nobody doing that. Taking that right into the next level, homie.
Facts.
What's going on, man?
You know, just vibing. Went out on a little night on the town just now.
Little night on the town. Took a horse and buggy.
Good weather. There was some good weather in AZ tonight. You know what I'm saying?
You know how AZ do it.
Took an Uber. First time in the Tesla.
Uber with the Tesla. Okay.
You know, for a while I was anti-Tesla just because everyone was so
in the electric.
I was anti-Tesla because everyone was so pro-Tesla. But
you go against the grain?
I had to go against the grain, you know? You cop a 2-door, I cop a 4-door. You know what I'm saying? But after tonight, might have persuaded me into exploring
to get into the electric game.
You know what I'm saying?
You know you don't want to drive that car, homie. Push that motherfucking autopilot, homie. You know you want to kick back.
It was pretty nice.
That's what's up, man. Good night, looking good, feeling good. Can't complain, man. No complaints at all. All right, man. So first things first, man. We put up a questionnaire over the week. Asked y'all to put us in some questions. Kind of getting to know your host, see how we can react to some of these questions that you got. Ask me anything, I answer it truthfully. Because the truth don't let up, homie. So I tell it. All right. Off top's favorite drink.
Depends. What kind of drink are we talking about?
Drink, homie. I go with the alcoholic beverage first things first. We're not kids anymore, man.
Alcoholic beverage. What you did hear about the Capri Sun? Capri Sun. With the cleaning solution was in the Capri Suns? No.
That's what she be drinking?
No. This is real news. There was some cleaning solution inside the Capri Suns. Capri Sun had to do a recall. So, RIP to all who purchased those Capri Sun bottles.
Yeah,
or Capri Sun drinks for the kids. But anyways, what was the question again?
Favorite drink, homie. Don't put me down with death of children. Jesus Christ.
Hey, that was news, homie.
I want to be happy today.
That was news, man.
Golly. Favorite drink, man.
Favorite drink. I'm going with Patron.
Deaths.
I'm going with Patron shots all night. Otherwise, it's Ultra.
Okay.
Ultra. Michelob.
Classic, man, with the low carb, alcoholic beverage. Okay. For me, man, I think right now what I got in my cup is hitting, man. It's just a little twisted tea. You know, I'm a tea connoisseur, so even my alcoholic beverages are tea,
Even-
man. I love tea. So
Even the alcoholic beverages are
even my alcoholic beverages
are
is tea. So
Yeah.
jasmine tea, clementine tea, turpentine, motherfucking, you name it, I'm on it.
Some
Twisted,
Sun,
whew,
some sun tea.
I'm on it. Sun tea
11
for the
sun.
11 sun. You know what it is, man. It's meant to fucking be. It's my drink, homie. Favorite food?
Favorite food, tacos, for sure.
Tacos.
Always
I'm gonna go
tacos.
with seafood. Dream house.
My dream house is gonna be on the beach somewhere. You know, probably California, Florida.
Not Florida. I'm not going to visit you if you go to Florida, man.
That's facts. Florida's a risk. Florida's a risk. But
You go to Florida, you might not come back. There's a 50-50 chance.
Most likely California, because I'm
Stay on the West Coast, homie. Stay on this side.
too many
Stay on
stories
this
about
side.
Florida. Florida's always in the news. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta stay home, homie. Stay close to home.
Yeah.
Can't forget where you came from. Dream house for me, I guess. I like the beach, but I also like woodsy. So maybe somewhere like on the coast area where it's kind of woodsy and beachy at the same time. So, but also a single story. I don't want a 2-story house because by the time I'm 67, I don't want to be walking up and down fucking stairs and shit. Fucking single story. Keep it single story, nice and long. Pause. With a lot of land. Yeah, you know, man, just something like that, man. You know, something not too crazy. I don't need 2 stories. I don't need that in my life anymore.
For sure. I'll substitute the 2 stories for a nice yard, for sure.
Facts.
Facts. Need some land.
Man, yeah, we're definitely gonna get into something else after these questions, man. We're gonna get into some more deeper shit. Because as I read these questions, I can't believe I wrote these questions down on paper. from them.
Unfathomable.
I have no words. Curly fries or regular fries?
Jesus Christ. I'm doing regular fries because not everybody does curly fries right. Just give me the regular fries. If you fuck up with the regular fries, then damn.
I'm gonna go good curly. I like a good curly. If I could get it, I could get it. Favorite girl artist, musician.
Fuck it, I'm going to Alicia Keys, homie. I'm going to Alicia Keys.
Alicia Keys.
Yeah.
Beautiful voice. I'll give you that.
Mm-hmm.
And then when
There's
she
many,
gets on
but
that piano,
there's
man.
many, but there's too many to name. You know what I mean? But right now, what comes to mind that I can't always go to is Alicia Keys. Sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
Favorite girl artist. You know what? I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I'm gonna just go ahead and say Miley Cyrus. Man, I'm gonna go ahead and say Miley Cyrus
For the sake of the pod.
for the sake of the pod. I'm just go out on a limb. It's because lately, you know, there's a couple of songs lately that I've been listening to. It's like, man,
From Miley?
Shorty got this voice that's
You got
hitting
Miley
me on the
in-
insides.
your Serato? You got Miley in your Serato?
Jesus, so she's in there in my repertoire, homie. Let's see here. Movies that have made you cry.
Movies that made me cry. No, one of the movies I'd always go back to for a good cry. Pause. I Am Sam. You ever seen I Am Sam?
That's a sleeper. I didn't even think of that. That's a
The-
sleeper. That's
the
a good
dude-
movie.
The dude with the daughter.
Yeah.
But he's
Yeah.
slow, whatever.
Mhm.
Man,
Yeah. I forget who plays that. But that
This is,
great performance.
Sean. Is it Sean Penn?
I think I think it is Champagne. Nice, homie. I like that.
You know
Good
what I'm
knowledge. Movies that have made me cry. Let's see here.
Hey, if we're wrong about Sean Penn, hey, don't come after me.
I think you're right though. I'm gonna go ahead and back you up on that. So come after me too, motherfucker. So I'm gonna go ahead and say the last film that made me cry is maybe that surfer documentary that we watched. I gotta put on for that. I gotta put on for Andy Irons, and it's not necessarily a movie documentary, but I gotta put on for it. That's the last thing that I watched that made me cry. Makes me cry every time too. Bought it on Amazon Prime. It's in
Was that
my stuff.
HBO Max too?
No, Amazon Prime. It's on Amazon Prime. It's called Kissed by God. It's about Andy Irons, rock star, surfer. Him and his brother became surfers, pro surfers by the age of like 13, fucking making bank, traveling the world. just homie got into a lot of shit. Homie was had a troubled mind. If you get a chance, man, go watch that out. It's called Kissed by God. I recommend it to everybody. It's fucking beautiful.
Thanks.
One of my favorite watches. Let's see here. Do you remember your first recording experience, recording music, and what was that like for you?
Man, that was one of the dopest times of my life, man.
First recording?
Little youngster.
Set the
Yeah.
stage. How old are you?
I'm a sophomore in high school.
Mm.
I downloaded this program called Audacity. You ever heard of Audacity?
I think so. I think we might have used that in school.
That's probably where
to
I
do
got
some
it
shit.
from.
Yeah. I think we.
That's probably the only things I ever got out of school. Anyways, I downloaded this program, Audacity. I have this little headset that I use as a mic.
Yeah.
Put on this instrumental, start writing. I lay down this 16, I guess you would say.
Mm-hmm.
Play it back, and bam, there it is. Amazing.
Hearing yourself on a track.
Hearing myself on the track for the first time. Just
Wait, what
thinking-
beat was it on? You remember what beat was it? What it was on?
I don't remember the beat that it was on, but I remember after that, I probably rapped on every beat after that. But just hearing yourself back, man, it's just gives you some belief that you could do this shit.
This shit is possible, yeah.
It's possible. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. I feel you. I felt the exact same. I felt the exact same way when the first time I recorded music.
For sure.
We used to have this laying around the house. We used to have this Samsung like tablet, and
And not to cut you off or whatever, but I put you on a song when you were just.
oh yeah,
just-
that might have been my first time recording.
I put homie on a song when he was like maybe he was just a little.
I was
youngster.
maybe like I want to say maybe like 10 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Maybe
really
younger.
young. Yeah, it was maybe like the third or fourth grade.
I wrote him a little verse. I remember that beat. It was on the Fergie beat. Put him on a verse, or wrote him a verse, and he picked it up real quick, and he laid it down. The whole family was going crazy. They're like, "Damn, I can't believe you did that. You put Joe on a verse." Yeah, it was fire.
Yeah.
I wish I still had that joint, but
I think I had it in a Dropbox file, but it expired.
Jesus Christ.
It was at a rerun, right?
No.
No?
That was at the crib. That was at the crib with the little the headset mic.
I might not remember that then.
No, you were a little boy. But
Damn, I wish I could remember that. First time I remember recording music like by myself and for myself was I was like in the 8th grade, and we used to have this Samsung tablet, just roaming around the house. I forget what it was for or why we had it, but it would just nobody would really use it. It was kind of like just a tablet that was there. So I would fuck around with it. I downloaded a music recording app on it. I used to use the iPhone headphones, and they had the little mic on them, right? So I put it in my closet. I wrapped it around the pole that hangs your hangers and shit. So I wrapped it around there so it would hang, and then so I could speak up to the mic, and
damn, off of headphones with Apple
headphones. Yeah,
That's-
so I would use one to
That's wild.
I put one in my ear so that I could hear the beat, and then I tied the other one up so that I could fucking record on it.
That's wild.
It was like over an Eminem beat. I forget what beat it was, but I remember it was an Eminem song because I left the second verse on it so I could feel like I did a song with Eminem. And yeah, I recorded it like that, and I felt the exact same way. It was like damn, hearing yourself is like I'm gonna rap on everything. I'm gonna just keep doing this forever because this is crazy.
Sure.
It's dope bringing something like that to life for yourself, and you're so young. It's such an innocent feeling. It's like you don't know what you're doing. You're just
You're
doing
just
shit.
creating.
Yeah. you don't know what you're doing, and then all of a sudden the product of whatever came out of it is like, oh shit, and inspired you to inspire both of us with
Good question that
a
your homie
lifelong
But the
relationship with
Yeah,
a connection with this thing. You know what I mean? This
You know what I'm saying?
creative side to it.
For sure.
Yeah, man, we're gonna keep it rolling along here with these questions. Let's get through them real quick. How'd you get into music? Music's tight. Music's tight. It's fucking dope. I want to make it for myself. That's the answer for both of us. What's the best sex you've had, and from what type of girl? The rest of these questions are very sexual. So,
Freaky motherfuckers. Best sex is from troubled female. That's daddy issues.
Jesus.
You meet her at the club. Oh no, you meet her at the bar. You go to a club. You take her home. And she's going crazy. That night she's going nuts. That's the best.
So that's spontaneous. The best type of sex is just from the same girl, from the girl that has the same exact sex drive as you. If you guys got the same amount of sex drive, then probably won't be afraid to try whatever you want to try when it, you know what I mean, in bed. If you guys have the same exact sex drive, when this motherfucker does some freaky, you're gonna do some freaky back. You know what I mean? It's just, you guys got the same sex drive. You got this, then you know what I mean. It's hard to have sex with somebody that doesn't like match your energy. All right, can gays be racist?
Absolutely. There's many.
Anybody can be racist, you fucking homophobe. That's a fucking weird question. That's like a homophobic question if you think about it. Can gays be racist? Yes, gays can be racist.
Next question, please.
Gays can be anything.
Next question, please.
That
Thank you.
straight person can be. Okay. Can guys get raped? Yes,
Next question,
guys.
please.
Yes, guys can get raped. Anybody can get taken advantage of.
Pause.
Maybe you shouldn't seek
Not me.
therapy. Are you asking because something happened to you, man? Please seek
Who
therapy.
asked that?
Seek therapy. You fuck with anal?
Absolutely. Absolutely, ain't no question about it.
Yeah, I've never been to that side of town. So beats me.
You have to try new adventures. You never know unless you try it.
That's not for that. You never know unless you try. It has many faults. There's a lot of faults to that saying. Some things are just you don't try.
It's worth the risk.
Ass or titties?
Ass.
Well, we know you ass, fucking anal man. Yeah, ass. Let's see here. You walk into a strip club, you see your mother. What's your reaction?
Wow. I see my mother on the pole.
Oh my god.
I walk straight out. What the fuck? You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Maybe
I don't spend 1 minute in that bitch. I walk shy. I try to forget everything I ever saw, everything I ever known. I try to forget. I changed my name immediately. You know what I'm saying? I go home. I sell my crib.
I'm just gonna go home. I'm gonna cry in the car.
I start a new life.
I'm gonna sit in the car for a second or two, ponder over what my existence means. Okay, you walk into the strip club and see your daughter.
Hey, those are fighting words. I like to say my daughter will never end up in one of those places, but if so, hypothetically.
Hypothetically.
Yeah. I take off my shirt. I tell my daughter, put my shirt on. I take her outside, put her in the truck. I shut the door. I go back, and then I burn the place down. I've been contemplating this. The scenario has
Yeah,
lived
but as
in
a
my
father,
head
you
before.
have. Yeah, I don't have kids, so I wouldn't know, but I imagine
Yeah.
my reaction being exactly the same because I have nieces. So
People are running out
those are my
screaming.
nieces, man.
Yeah, people are running out screaming, definitely.
Are Are you circumcised or not?
Hey, pause. Pause.
You serious?
Don't ask me that. Next question.
See, this goes back to the question of can guys get raped? The female that asked this question
That's a wild question for you to ask me.
is yes, guys can get raped based off of that question. Can you ask me something like that? I'm not gonna go around asking you if your clit is hooded or not. What the fuck? What kind of shit is that? It's a rapey question. Putting my dick away if I get asked that question. Don't look at my dick, circumcised or
Those are
not.
just some thirsty motherfuckers asking those questions. For you specifically.
If you ain't sucking, I'm tucking. What's your favorite part of your body? I don't know this nigga. This nigga loves his eyes. This nigga walks around like this.
Hey, yeah, that's easy answer. I'll go with that.
I don't know, man, my face. I got a good face, man. You know, can't
Pause.
be mad at it.
Pause.
Pickup lines that always work.
Hey, shorty, why you gotta look so good for? That one always
That
works.
always works.
For me, it always works. That's always gonna work.
Why do you look so good?
Why you gotta be so fine for, shorty?
Why you gotta be so fine for, shorty?
Hey, yo, why you gotta look so fine for? You gotta have that voice, though. You know what I'm saying? You have to practice this in the mirror a couple of times.
I just gotta look. You know what I mean?
Hey,
I give him a
shorty.
little look. That's all I gotta do. If you don't got the look, you don't got it. And I'm not about to be going out here giving out free game, homie. So I'm off that question. Let's see here. Dream career.
Dream career.
Visualize.
Man. I would say something to do with sports. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Yeah, for sure. In the sports industry. Either that's commentator or sports betting or sports analyst, something like that. Something around the game. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Athletic guy. I just don't want to feel like I'm clocking in anymore, you know what I mean? I'm tired of like going to work and it's work, you know what I mean? Work is always going to be work. But work that doesn't feel like work, that's where I'm going for, you know?
For sure.
Like I said, we have a creative side to it. So that going back to that first time you created music, that feeling, I want to have that feeling all the
Yeah.
time. You
Not
know
to
what I
get
mean?
into cliches or whatever, but they always say, find something you love. You
Yeah,
know what
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying? Some, you know,
I don't want to feel like I'm clocking in. I wanna be doing something that just like
that's why I say sports, because I'm always watching the game or you know.
yeah. I wanna
Trying to make
be
some
doing
money on
something
that.
like I wanna be just around creations. You know, being people that are creative, just putting out coming up with original ideas, which are really powerful. Original ideas are so powerful; they move mountains.
For sure.
And I want to be around people with original ideas and finding out ways, different types of art forms and different types of creative ways to just bring them to fruition and showing them to the world and actually displaying. You know, articulating an original idea is hard already, but to bring it out into something physical or
I fucks with
for
that.
other people to
I fucks with that
grasp.
because imagination is dead right now.
yeah,
For sure.
imagination.
Imagination is dead right now. Yep, for sure. We gotta bring that back. People gotta start believing in their imagination again,
Yeah.
manifesting shit.
But I think, I mean, we are in a time, though, where a lot of people are, finding all kinds of different ways to make livings and shit like
That's
that.
for sure.
So,
That's for sure. That's fact.
so hopefully, that keeps going because, fuck corporate America. We make our own shit.
For real. Anything somebody's willing to listen to, willing to watch, it's money
Willing
to be
to
made.
dawn upon. Yeah, I fucks with that. All right, let's get down to the better questions here. Worst trip story. You have a worst trip story?
I do, for sure. Anybody that never did
For sure.
Anybody that never did hard drugs before, I have to question you. I have to judge you. But for sure, I've done some drugs before, and ended up in a hospital for real.
Yeah.
So I had maybe two bad trips before. I would say just two.
All right, give us the more mild one.
The more mild one, I was in the studio. I had done some shit. Not gonna say. And yeah, for sure, I had to leave the booth. I had to go into the restroom one time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Come back, recuperate. When I was recording, I could hear. When I was recording, and
know that
the
feeling.
engineer was when he stopped the record, the record was still kept going in my head. I could still hear it. I was like, oh my god, I'm on one.
You're on one.
Yeah, for sure. That's how I knew.
Yeah, I've been in studio sessions before where the fucking words were flying off the screen, and I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna get through this session. But my worst trip story is some people already know this story, but man, my worst trip story. Let's make a long story short. I end up same in a hospital. But before, the reason why I was in a hospital is because I got jumped by like 6 different cops in Tempe off of, I forget what the streets are, but I'm not allowed to go back there.
Don't go back.
I'm not allowed to go back to that
Jesus Christ.
to where that happened. It happened outside of a gas station. I'm not allowed back there.
Why is this question?
Trying to get me
They knew.
trying to relive my
They just wanted details.
wanted to relive my haunting memories. But yeah, I ended up getting jumped by like 6 different cops, and maybe I'll tell the whole story one day on the pod. But for now, we'll just say I got jumped by 6 different cops, got put into the hospital, and woke up still tripping. Had to be put back down while I was in the hospital.
Jesus Christ.
And next thing I know, I'm woken up and I'm getting read my rights for some reason. I'm like, what the fuck are y'all? What are you doing? What's going on here? And they're like, son, you're going to jail. And so I said, well, I guess this is real. So, okay. And ended up just spending a couple of days in jail, and I'm on probation for it now, man. Hey, but shaved off 3 months already off my probation. So we're getting to the end here. So I'm still reliving the haunting memory. I'm still living the consequences of that night.
We need a clap drop. Golf clap.
I'm still living the consequences of it, but all's good and well. Here we are. I'm alive and well, so fuck it.
For sure.
But everybody's got to go through that. I mean, if you're gonna dibble and dabble in any of this shit, you're gonna have to expect for one of these nights to not go well.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. One of the more better questions I wanted to wrap this whole questionnaire up with is that if artists create due to their earthly circumstances, if artists create due to their earthly circumstances, which is pretty much to cope, or if they create to change those circumstances to alter. So are they creating to just cope with their everyday lives, or are artists creating to try and alter those circumstances that have been already just given to them from birth?
I would say both.
Yeah.
What would you say?
I would say exactly the same, because as I go through if I go through my discography, some of the songs that I hear are definitely just coping mechanisms. And I've had bars that are literally say that. Like, I say, this is not for fun. This is survival tactics at its best. So I'm doing this shit literally just to cope with everything that's going on around me. You know what I mean? It's just, I said, I don't do this shit for fun. This is survival tactics at its best. This is a Bible scripture in the text. Like, I was just, this is my real everyday life, that I'm doing this because everything. If I don't do this, I'll lose my fucking mind type shit. So I would say that side to me is definitely coping. But there's also songs that I hear which I wish I'd hear more of from myself, is like very confident and very like just ready to take on the world and ready to, you know what I mean? So to me that's altering my, would be me creating to want to alter my circumstances. And I need to, and I think both are needed, because in every artist's journey or every artist's whole thing, you're gonna hear the change in yourself and music, and life's gonna continue on and go on, and you're gonna find yourself in one place and another, and your music is gonna reflect that. You know what I mean? So I think both are definitely needed in every artist's life, and it's good to recognize. It's good to recognize that, because once you know that you're doing those things because of that, because you want to alter your circumstances, or because you're coping with your circumstances, it gives you a way deeper connection to what you're doing, and you can really start to dig deeper and try new ways. You really just start to really find your own sound when you can recognize that with your artistry, or with whatever you're doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're creating, if you're painting, or you're whatever, anything, you're gonna see it in your art. It's gonna reflect in it, and once you realize that what you're doing and why you're doing it, and that it's actually a part of you, you can have a deeper connection to your art form, and it's just gonna make your art take it to the next level, and take it to the next level, and take it to the next level, and
For sure.
once you always really recognize that. So
I think as an artist, it's tough to separate the two. Because sometimes you want to dabble in that darkness to create better art, and you might stay there too long. You might become addicted to it. I know.
Yeah, definitely.
I know that I've
sadness
done that.
being sad, you can be addicted to that. Like
Sometimes artists make better music when they're going through pain and suffering. You know what I'm saying? So they might force themselves to feel that pain just to make.
Or they might
better.
be scared to try and get better, because they're scared that their music and everything that they love,
The product will suffer.
Will suffer from it,
Yeah. I make my best art when I'm in distress. So I need to always be in distress to create better
And that's
art.
just not true. Yeah, that's just not
But
true.
it's a tough place to be in as an artist to distinguish the two, separate the two, I guess.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, and that's why I said it's like it's good to recognize those things, because you just can't stop doing it. I mean, you just can't stop whatever it is. If it's that deep, you know what I mean. If your artistry is getting that deep, you know what I mean. Then never stop. Never stop doing it.
For sure.
All right, man. Well, that's the end of the questions, man.
Y'all gotta bring some better questions next time. Y'all gotta come.
No,
with
we
them.
appreciate it though. We appreciate all the questions that we got in. You know, we filtered through them. I wrote down the ones that I thought, just we'd answer real quick, and we appreciate it though, man.
For sure.
Good looking out. Everybody that's putting in questions, tuning into the Blood Brothers Pod. We're gonna end this segment. We're gonna end the show off with a little segment, but before that, we just want to kick the shit a little bit. Let's break it down, man. Tell me a little bit something about yourself, man. Tell me a little bit about Kingdom Kraze.
Kingdom Kraze.
Who do I got sitting in front of me?
Who you got sitting in front of you, man? Just young dude trying to master his mind. You know what I'm saying? Trying to inspire others, and trying to make this paper. Trying to make this paper, but more importantly, trying to inspire others, man. For real, and just master my mind. You know what I'm saying? Master my time, master my mind, for sure.
I feel that. That's what's up. Nice to meet you, Young Kingdom Kraze.
Young Kingdom.
Well, for me, man, a lot of you guys already know me as 11 Son. I've been making music for a while now. So a lot of you have seen a lot of different sides to me already. Hopefully this will bring upon a new light, because I've, my young 23 years. I felt like I've gone through a lot. I felt like a lot of people. I've gotten to see a couple of different sides to me, but I feel like now I feel like I'm stepping into my own shoes. You know what I mean? I'm really stepping into who I want to be and who I felt I always could have been, but maybe was just too scared to try and jump into it. But now I feel I don't know, man. I'm more powerful and more aware than ever, and I feel you on the master my mind shit. So yeah, man, I'm just trying to get it right, before. I always feel like I know I'm young, and you tell me all the time too, but I always feel like I'm wasting time. So every time I'm not doing something that I feel is beneficial to my mind or my career or what I'm trying to do or benefit me as a person, then I feel like I give myself a real hard time about it. But I'm really trying to get over these humps, and I feel like this whole new journey is gonna help me with that, and hopefully it brings upon a new light to the 11th Sun name.
For sure. When we started this shit just off an idea, you know what I'm saying? We would just be kicking it, just vibing it, and we would always have these conversations where shit went real deep, pause, and it was some life-changing shit, you know what I'm saying? Just, and I felt like other people need to hear this shit.
Yeah.
Other people need to, and there'll be some jokes in there. We'll be crying off of some jokes and shit. Damn,
facts.
we're some funny dudes. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We're some cool dudes.
Wait
you know
on
what I'm
my
saying?
stand-up career.
We should share this, share this shit with the common folk, with the folks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. That's why we started this shit, just off an idea. You know what I'm saying? So, grow with us.
Facts. Hell yeah, that's all it's about, man. Growth. So I feel like the whole world is in a big healing stage, you know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of people have recognized that, and a lot of people are trying to hop on that wave, and it's good for the earth, you know what I mean? It's not just, not only is it good for every individual, but it's good for the earth.
Yeah.
And when all that, when everybody's trying to work on one thing and everybody realizes it,
for sure,
the forces are in our favor.
This is not harming anybody or anything. You know what I'm saying? This is
You know what I mean?
kicking the shit. You know what I'm saying? Having a good time.
Yes,
Hang out with us every now and then. You know what I'm saying?
Smoke a couple J's with us.
We
kick
smoke
the shit.
some J's, and we'll be on some shrooms every now and then. Just, talking that life shit. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, man.
Talking art, talking movies.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's perfect.
Shit,
that's the perfect segue. Let's get into this perfect segue into the segment. We're gonna have a recurrent on this show where we just want to give a little bit of a recommendation. You got any books you've been reading?
For sure. A book that I shared with some people in my family and one of my homeboys that fucks with reading and shit. Not all your homeboys fuck with reading.
Not all your homeboys fuck with reading.
You can only share this shit with a few homeboys. You know what I'm saying? Putting the prosperity idea to work by Robert Russell. You know what I'm saying? That's on YouTube as well. They have an audio book. I listened to that shit while I was working from home and finished that shit when I was in the gym. So you know what I'm saying? You can knock that out easy. 45 minutes.
Easy money.
Easy money right there. Easy company right there.
That's what's up. For me, man, one of the books that kind of blew my mind recently, I'm sure it has to many other people. I'm sure many people have read it already. It's a fucking classic. It's been a classic. I just barely got put onto it, but The Alchemist. I recommend The Alchemist to everybody. It's just
for sure.
It's crazy. It'll connect to you, and it connects to everybody on some level. And
we need a light bulb drop.
It's a great read for everybody. It connects to everybody on a different level, so it's pretty cool.
For sure. That one's a classic for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Any movies, man? Recommend me a movie. Recommend me a show.
A show.
Something I can't go on living without watching at least once.
Oh, so we're doing classics.
Just
Classics.
just something that, you know what I mean? Something that I gotta watch at least once. You know what I mean?
You gotta watch The Sopranos at least once.
Facts. Yeah, if you ain't hip now, come on, man.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not too late to join the party. Come take a seat, watch The Sopranos, HBO Max. It's fucking a great watch from the fucking very beginning, man. It's, do not regret watching that show. It's fucking powerful stuff. R.I.P. James Gandolfini. Well, for me, it's been for me, I'm gonna recommend right now. I'm gonna recommend this to everybody. I would recommend everybody go watch Midsummer for the one time. I've watched that fucking movie countless times, and every single time I find something new about it that's just like, damn, it blows my mind. So,
That's that joint we
Really?
watched the other day.
yeah, that that
Shrooms.
crazy ass shit. Yeah,
Yeah, that joint's wild.
yeah. It's pretty cool. If you fuck around with like psychological thrillers and shit like that, it's one of them ones.
For sure, yeah. That one's a sleeper, for sure.
Facts. Put me on to something, man. What's been in your playlist recently, man?
In my playlist, I've been just bumping over shit. That Wishing on a Star, Jay-Z joint, the freestyle. And just some old white soul.
Some old
Some
white
Simply
soul.
Red, Holding Back the Years. That's always that's a go-to. Yeah, for
Holding
sure.
back the years. I fucks with that. I fucks with Ginger
I'm hitting
Ginger Man.
notes.
I fucks with the Ginger Man.
Talking about homie like that.
For me, man, let's see. What's been in my playlist? Something you should fucks with. Been fucking with Portamento recently, the Drums album. If you haven't fucks with that album, yeah, go fucks with that album. No skips for me. Nice little indie pop, type shit. So yeah, it gets me in my zone. Not everybody can fucks with it, but that shit hits me. Man. It hits me on another level.
Pause.
Fucks with it. Hits me in my soul.
Pause.
Talking about that white soul. I don't fuck with white soul. I got my own soul, brown soul, homie. But yeah, man. That wraps up the first episode, man. So we got Simply Red.
Simply
we got
Red.
go check out Prosperity.
Prosperity joint, Robert Russell.
Mm-hmm. Go check out Midsummer.
YouTube audiobook. Midsummer,
audiobook.
On Amazon Prime, right?
Mm-hmm. Go read The Alchemist.
Go read The Alchemist. If
yeah,
you don't
man.
read The Alchemist one time before you're off this earth, then
Yeah.
something
Go
wrong with
level
you,
up.
for sure.
All of them shits. If you read, watch, and listen to any of those, man, it's gonna better your life. I promise you.
That's for sure.
Level up your mental.
Yeah, for
Tune
sure.
in next time. Thanks for fucking with us, man. Thanks for tuning in with these questions. We appreciate that shit. But yeah,
Sure.
man, keep fucking with us. Keep growing with us. First episode of the Blood Brothers podcast, man.
Blood Brothers. Yo.
Let's close it out, man. Let's see what we got playing right here.
Myself, I keep my cool, but damn, I'm getting tired. So now I gotta fight the urge of leaving. And I wanna be true, cause damn, I'm sick of lies. So I'ma keep it real whenever you see me. And I'm tired of being blue, so I gotta free my mind. Can't give a fuck.